Here's an equation from the 2016-17 Meet 2 Individual Event A problem set. The problem reads, if 2 fleeps and 3 blorps are worth the same as 6 fleeps and 1 blorp, how many fleeps is a blorp worth? This problem requires basic algebra, it's all just a matter of setting it up. The first thing I want to do is identify my objective. And based on the end of this prompt, I can tell that my objective is to find out how many fleeps a blorp is worth. My next step is to identify my variables. By looking at the problem, I can see that fleeps and blorps come up frequently. Because of this, I will use 2 different letters to represent these. Fleeps will be represented by F, and blorps will be represented by the letter B. I'm going to break this problem up bit by bit. The first thing I see is 2 fleeps and 3 blorps. What I can do with this is write 2F, meaning 2 fleeps, and 3B, meaning 3 blorps. The next part of this problem says, are worth the same as. That tells me to write an equal sign. Lastly, I read as 6 fleeps and 1 blorp. And just like I did earlier, I can use a combination of a letter variable and numbers to represent this. 6 fleeps and 1 blorp. The 1 is optional, but it helps me to clarify things. Now, we just have to solve the equation. In other words, we have to get all of the B's, blorps, to one side, and all of the F, fleeps, to one side. To do this, I will first subtract 1B from both sides of the equation. That leaves me with 2F plus 2B is equal to 6F. My next step is to subtract 2F from both of the sides. That leaves me with 2B is equal to 4F. Now I have all of my B's on one side and all of my F's on one side, but the problem's not entirely done. As you can see, there is a 2 and there is a 4. 2 goes into 4 2 times. Therefore, what I can do is divide both sides of the equation by 2 to cancel out the 2 on the B side. This leaves me with B is equal to 2F. And going back to earlier, we stated that F would be represented for fleeps and B would represent blorps. Now we have our B's all alone. In plain English, this would say that 2 fleeps is the same as 1 blorp. Now we're done with this problem, because our objective was to find out how many fleeps a blorp is worth. And as we can see here, 1 blorp is equal to 2 fleeps. And that's it.